How is it going? Benson, you're already here. Thank you so much, Benson. I appreciate the host and the support and the watching and the joining and the talking and the liking. So Benson, thank you so much. I actually I did a Saturday stream and it was good. As you can see in the event it's not Rocket League. Yeah, Rocket League, bro. Actually, I really like to play Lucio Ball. So, so Saturday I streamed, and I'm gonna stream on Saturdays instead of Friday nights. And so I'm pretty much narrowing down my schedule. My Tuesday off might switch to being a Wednesday off, so I might do Monday, Tuesday. But I'm getting pretty close to figuring out my schedule now. And so Saturday I streamed at 1 o'clock. Oh, thanks a lot, Benson. Feel free to tell me to play a game, you know? Anyway, so Saturday, as you can see, Jude's still beating me, right? We gotta catch up. Anyway, so Saturday I stream at 1 o'clock. Everything's good or whatever. And as you can see in the event log, my wife was super participating a ton. And then they said like a comment like, oh, I could drink pop or soda all day, like all day, every day or whatever. And I was like, oh, like you really shouldn't do that. That's like the easiest way to get diabetes. And so my wife
Can't forget to stop by Feast. Need to get a look at Lee's office.
Was like, oh, you know, like hey, like kind of that. Oh, like I'm kind of upset now because I have diabetes. And I was like, oh, okay. Like that doesn't actually really, like, oh, like so that sucks. I'm super sorry. But even more so, you should be careful about drinking pop all day. And then I guess it like, you know, and so it like it made my wife upset and was just like, I need to calm down. And I was kind of like, well, you know, like you can't just like let the like people are going to say things externally, right? The world is going to happen around you, and being offended or getting upset, like we have so much control over that, and not all the time. Sometimes things just trigger us, and I understand that. But I feel like as a generation, we kind of blame the external universe on how we feel about something. How we feel about something is us. That's our responsibility. And what other people say is their responsibility. And it wasn't offensive. It's just something you're sensitive about because you're battling a disease, which is sad and it's tough and it's hard. And I try to talk about it, but I guess my wife unfollowed me, and you know, and it was unfortunate. But yeah, you know, it's just the way of the way of the world. So hopefully we can get a new follower today to make up for the follower we lost on Saturday. I didn't know you were diabetic. That's rough. Sorry. One of my closest friends in my life's diabetic too, and his wife, and they struggle with it a lot. Yeah, like right. Like I get upset when someone's like, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. And that's a really important thing to understand, is that you can be offended, but that doesn't make the person a jerk, doesn't make them evil. You're just offended, and that's okay. You can process those feelings and then move about your business. All right, smog alert. I feel like we did this one, but let's do it again. The station monitors air quality. It's way more precise than anything in place now. If these were widely adopted, we could make huge leaps in quality of life for the entire city. Sanjay, what up, buddy? Thanks for the chat, lurk, and the hello and everything. I appreciate that. Sanjay is starting up their own Twitch, so make sure to give him a check out, especially if you are from Shaw. Support, you know.
Way too much sulfur dioxide in the air.
What if your business is getting offended? Well, then you should be in politics. But
I get some fresh samples.
Yeah.
Identify the make and model and report them.
All right, let's swing through these smog clouds.
Okay, got that one.
Let's go get that one too. Also, at any time, if you want me to change costumes, just let me know in the chat room, and I shall.
Can't be good for me.
Okay, I do have a problem though.
Nice.
That I'm doing the same quest I've already done, especially in such an expansive universe that adds a lot constantly. I feel like it's a little unnecessary for me to do multiple smog missions. I don't know if anyone else believes that, but I kind of believe that I shouldn't be doing multiple smog missions. Hey, it's Feast. You know, I kind of feel like the name Feast is like, it's clever in a sense because it's like feeding homeless people. But what I find more is that it's actually insensitive because they're not having a feast. They're having a meager meal. Yeah, anyways.
That's it. Okay, looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I'll need to get pictures of them for proof.
Yeah, I agree. I miss Shaw sometimes, and then
one down.
I miss Shaw sometimes, and then I'm doing something at work where someone's like, "Oh, what method are you using?" And it's like, we didn't like use methods at Shaw. It was the Wild West, and we had to invent everything ourselves from scratch. Ah, dang it.
That's a keeper.
Where's this other one? All right, here. 500 meters away. Whew, that was a great jump. I love it. Oh man, I love swinging in this game.
And the hat trick. All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I am Spider-Man.
Howard's pigeon. Oh, no, there it goes.
Yeah, totally. Same thing for me. I basically created I'll tell you in a sec. Hold on. Damn. What kind of pigeon?
As I warned, Nostradamus-like. After Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now
yes.
with aspiring
Got you.
each
Damn
trying to
pigeon.
out-psycho. My next guest is lucky to have survived in our Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Yeah, so like the thing with Shaw was like I remember I created like basically like really low level Moneyball analytics, like basically fantasy sports analytics for my sales team, and it was to help them just like better understand where they needed to improve on sales, right? Like sales are multifaceted, right? Like you could be like, I take 1 billion calls a day and I'm a great salesperson. It's like, well, actually that isn't really great. Your percentages are low, right? Like it's like someone taking 1,000 at bats. They're going to have more hits, but that's not necessarily a good percentage. Anyway, so I did these things. I was the only one doing them. I like tried to get everyone on board. Like it was, oh man, like it was just crazy that way, where it was just like there's no movement. Like big ships move slow, but some ships don't move at all. Well, I used to work for like a telecom Shaw in Canada is basically like Comcast. And
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
so I was
I could always use my
a
help.
supervisor there,
You know anyone?
but in the end,
Do.
and then
Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
then I took some time off and went to Disneyland and hung out, and
I talked to him a few
and then I went to school to be an electrician. I'm in a second year apprentice electrician, but then I got an opportunity to go into the office at my company and be the HR coordinator there. And because I've always wanted to learn more about like running a business and how to properly run a business and stuff. And that's really my end goal, is to run a business.
Thanks.
And so I'm now in the head office of about a 50 person company, learning like basically from the ground to how to like run a business.
I know.
So that's what I do. And I was with Slack. Yep, I was with Slack. I actually don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it publicly because I signed a non-disclosure agreement. But it was a pretty unceremonious exit from Slack. You could do with, I'll tell you the situation, and whether or not you think I'm bad for it or whatever is up for you to figure out. But
This office is locked. How do I get in there?
So
Quietly.
awesome company. I love it. I liked everyone I worked with. I did have a problem even beforehand with my leader. I kind of felt like he was very much like a water runs downhill, kind of like the easiest way is the best way. But anyways, so so what had happened?
Never seen that room before.
Can I go down? So what happened was, one day.
Whoa, what the? High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
One day I went into work and
The account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be. What would Ben do?
every company makes you sign a non-disclosure agreement, especially startups. Basically what happened, so long story short, I came in one day. So in the news, the big news piece was that President Netanyahu of Israel had said that the Palestinians caused the Holocaust. Now, everyone around in the office, we were all like, it's a very casual atmosphere. It's a startup company. And we were just chatting, and I was like, "Oh, did you hear in the news what Netanyahu said? He had said that the Palestinians caused the Holocaust." And the person across from me was like, "Well, to each their own." I was like, "What? What do you mean?" And they're like, "Well,
That room I saw from the
everyone has their own opinion."
It should be right on the other side.
And I was like, "Well, no, like, there's having your own opinion, and there's trying to mislead people with like incorrect facts."
Hole in the frame.
I
I thought Lee's parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away?
And then, so they were like, "Oh, let's agree to disagree." And I was like, "Okay, sure, whatever, right? Whatever." Okay, like that's like, again, like, other than the fact that it's like the epitome of sometimes what's wrong with people's ability to talk about things. Like, everyone's entitled to opinion. That is separate from being right and facts. Trigger Happy Bunny, what is up? Thank you for joining. Anyway, so that's separate from facts. So just so you know, your opinion separate than facts. Anyways, Palestinians didn't do anything about the Holocaust. So, all right. So then this other guy that we hung out with, like we all, again, a whole big group of people. I was friends with everybody. We were all friends. Well, I thought we were. And so this one guy makes a joke to another guy, and the guy that he made the joke to was Jewish, and the guy made like a joke about Jewish people, what you would call an anti-Semitic joke. It wasn't like I don't believe in any moment that the guy was anti-Semitic, and he wasn't. It wasn't like a hate crime or anything like that. We all laughed in the moment.
Lee's journal.
Oh, take the key, obviously. So, anyways, I was like, he made the joke, and I joked back. I'm like, that's anti-Semitic, yo. And I said it like that. And if people know me, they know that I probably said it like that. And that was it. We all like chuckled and laughed. The Friday before we like left for the weekend, someone they had posted all the positions, and these people in particular came up to me and were like, "Oh, you're a senior representative." And I was like, yeah. It's all my supervisor experience. And they were like, "Oh, okay." And they walked away, and I was like, "Oh, that was weird." And on Monday, I got called in and I got bought out.
Some kind of puzzle lock.
And I got bought out because I talked about Nazis. And they said that it was because I talked about Nazis too much. And they mentioned me coming in and talking about Netanyahu. And I was like, but someone else made a joke, and what? Like, it was so confusing. I was so confused. But basically what it is when you're in a startup culture, all they're looking for is fit. And
right.
Fit is the most important thing that they're looking for. Culture fit, right? And so if anyone stands out from that culture fit, that's a red flag for them.
Oh, I see.
And so, so they just, instead of dealing with any sort of issue or whatever, they just were like, okay, well, we'll just get rid of this guy because people obviously don't like him, which wasn't the case. I had lots of friends, and like people were were really upset and messaged me afterwards and stuff like that. And they're like, this is crazy. Like, someone else made a joke and, you got bought out for it. But that's basically the long and short of it. No grudge. It's a good company. I don't think that that's not at all indicative of the culture that I experienced elsewhere. It was particularly the culture I experienced with two people, a supervisor, and then someone in HR who was in San Francisco. No, yeah, that's right. And not even technically, didn't talk about Nazis at all. But yeah, so that was it. But I get it. If I was an HR person,
the only way to fight a monster is to become one.
if I was an HR person, someone was like, "Yeah, this guy's like walking around talking about Nazis," I'd be like, "Well, okay, like we have unlimited money. Let's just get rid of the guy." I probably wouldn't put too much effort into it either, I guess.
Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon until he became.
Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. Actually,
his powers to the others.
Funny thing too is the guy that the joke was made to, the Jewish guy. He left Shopify to go to Slack, and his manager, same guy, ended up firing him. Maybe, I don't know, like 6 months later, 9 months later, because of how much, like when he would answer somebody, he would give such a detailed response that it was too verbose. And so he felt like he could never coach him out of it. So it was just easier to, like, he would never fit. So he just easier to fire him. So
He must have been obsessed with him.
At Slack, basically your whole thing is to they don't use internal emails. It's mostly just all Slack communication. So basically the guy got fired for talking too much. So that's interesting. All right, let's stop talking about that before I, you know,
Did they cover this?
again, this is not
Never heard of it.
indicative of the company. It was a great company. I wish I still worked for them. And if I had the opportunity, I would go work for them again, just in a different department.
This article is decades old.
Interesting.
Must be back when Oscorp was first founded.
There's probably like a million Easter eggs in there. Yeah, conform. Well, no, and that's what startup culture is. It is conform. It's, it is what it is. I feel like I've investigated this sufficiently. Is there more investigation? Yeah, I examined you things. Am I supposed to rotate? Oh, I think. Hold on here. Let me see. There we go. All right. That didn't matter. What is Spider-Man doing? He is searching his friend at Feast's secret room that he had built, and is discovering that he is a crazy demon, like demon gang member, and is obsessed with Osborn. Okay, yeah, investigate. Still investigating. I feel like I'm like, huh. Oh, should I look at this photo maybe? Ah, there's more things to investigate.
This is
Yes.
the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
Take the folder. Take it.
Creepy.
Oh, the negative stuff. Yeah.
It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
Oh no.
One more.
Oh, like one more. Okay, that makes more sense.
The police had found this. Or may. Don't want to think of what could have happened.
Jeez, yeah, that's pretty sketch.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Well, this looks like a maintenance room. I feel like the maintenance guy would have seen. No? Just me? And shout out to all the lurkers out there. I appreciate it.
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you were both safe.
Peter's not great at reducing
Followers are
tension
still out there.
when he knows people's
Who knows
secrets.
what they've planned next?
That's what I've discovered
You or
over
may have
years of
anything to
knowing
worry
Spider-Man.
about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
when my work is done.
Don't talk to my aunt that way. I'll slap your face. Oh no. Negative people.
Wait.
Isn't it curious that Peter can fight these people at all? No? All right.
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the feast center.
Hey,
inside.
new lurkers. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
A nice
If
lady
you
named
like
Parker.
chatting, feel free to chat in the room. And if not, just keep on
Listen,
lurking.
He's got another attack plan.
Feel free to give me a follow for
Where?
the support.
When?
It goes a
Still
long
working
way.
on
I really
that,
appreciate it.
But I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office.
I like Yuri
If the evidence
Watanabe.
stands up, I'll put out an APB.
She's cool.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey.
I'm just trying to think of where I want to go.
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait,
'Kay.
why are you whispering?
What's this?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, yes.
Oh, sure.
Please.
I'll even cook.
See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
Yeah. Oh, I missed it.
Nice homeless people just jump. Thing is, Felicia's keeping busy, but I'm catching up.
I'm just gonna hang up on her. Whatever.
Let's see where she hit this time.
Boring. I see you.
Found you. Cornelius Van Lunt's place. She's hitting places full of one-of-a-kind valuables.
Let's
She
call
must be
MJ
working
back
for
here, Spidey.
Otherwise, why not just steal cash? Sorry about that. Where were we? Oh, right. Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released shocks.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
Again, if you want me to change my outfit, just tell me in the chat. This station monitors water pressure from nearby buildings. Anything goes wrong, pipe bursts or clogs, and an alert is automatically sent out to the city's maintenance teams. At least that's what would have happened. That's what would happen if Oscorp had ever pushed to approve the city to approve the system. This is like an amazing technological, like these little monitoring stations. Great idea. Like just on their own, they're a great idea.
Water towers to augment the city's system. The idea is to identify problems before they spread. You know?
Whoa. The pressure in this building's all over the map. I need to find out why. The water towers connect to the city's system at the 4-story mark. I'll scan the pipes, try to see where this starts.
I don't really understand what the point of water
Pipes are fine up here.
towers are for.
Whatever's causing this, it's lower. Hot stuff coming through.
There we are.
Here's the problem. Valve's at the wrong setting. Easy enough to fix. That shouldn't have happened. I better seal these fast before Jameson pins it on me.
What? That doesn't... That's not how it... That's not how it works.
Got it.
My gosh, there's so many leaking water things.
Just call me the amazing spider plumber. Et voila! Just in time.
Ah! Go back. Ah! Jump! Jump, fool!
All fixed.
Where's that one over here?
Huh, even better than duct tape.
Except for every Spider-Man fan knows that it's your web shooters are biodegradable and what the heck? Come on.
Nailed it.
And shouldn't last forever, like they have been in this video game. A little thing that they skipped. A little thing they took a little creative license with, but they did it with MJ, so why not do it with their web? All right, come on, let's get this one. Oh, not close enough. Almost. Yep.
Got it. Last one. But those won't hold long. Pressure shouldn't be that high. Unless the drainage is blocked. I'll check the outlet pipe. The outlet pipe's down by the waterfront. I'll go see if anything's blocking it. Yep, that'll do it. I better clear it before something bursts. Ah! Now I ask, how many other heroes fight crime and fix your shelf?
It's true.
And now Oscorp can't deny Harry's station stopped a public utility meltdown.
Ooh, new suits. What? Where? I don't see any new suits. You lied to me. I do like these those bombs are pretty sweet. How many? Two? Upgrades web strike takedown moves so nearby enemies are knocked back. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, right? Like.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by, just for a minute.
That never works out for you, Peter. That's why Mary Jane has left you numerous times in your life.
I have to tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but after the City Hall bombing, I gotta admit, you were right.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay. They murdered me with all the murdering. How dare they? How dare they murder me with all the murdering? Jerks. I want to go see Mary Jane. I don't want to go back to Oscorp. Frick. Oh. Alright, well. I screwed this up. Gonna get judged for it now. Anytime I don't stop a crime, people are like, yeah, Spider-Man sucks. It's like, what? No, I can't stop every crime, everybody. Like, even Superman doesn't have that expectations.
Calling agent stationed at the Tenderloin. What's your status? APC officer under fire. It's the demons.
It's always the demons. Leave me alone.
This is Naval Control. The boss wants a sit rep on the garrison in Chelsea.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
Uh-oh. What? Can I do any of the stuff? I want to do the things.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Why?
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make
Yeah,
them
exactly.
better?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that should do it. Ready?
Hopefully all that work I've been doing for him paid off.
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It's a good joke.
It was a good joke.
Yeah, there we go.
Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test.
Quick, hurry. Fix all his work.
So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long.
What do you mean? How do you think I rang the doorbell?
If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
Oh, time to do some...
Be sure to run a diagnostic control unit. Could be a short.
Alright, voltage is too high. So... I've got to reroute it. Well, I can't remove those, so I guess I have to change this. Okay, so I needed one, so I just need to replace this with what? Okay, so I need 5, so if I go 5 and 3 and then minus 3, 5, 3, minus 3, oops, and then easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's alright. We all don't get good ones.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To change
Ah, Pete. You gotta feed yourself, man. But I get it.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
We didn't take that long. What? Those are still locked?
What's that?
What's what?
Parker, we've been focused on limb replacement, connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages.
What?
But what if instead we gave people something they've never seen? Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds.
Well, actually, in the comic books, he has Parker Industries. He's like basically Batman now. What's this over here? What's all this stuff?
Wait, is this the raft? Are you doing work for the Supermax prison?
Indeed. They're soliciting bids to modernize their security grid. Figured I'd try my hand. Lucrative contract. nut to crack.
Doc's working on some kind of advanced hypodermic delivery system. Maybe to help with implant rejection? I don't know, that's a big needle. Wonder if I could 3D print a web shooter. Can't believe I've never tried that. What is this stuff, Doc? Looks like armored plating.
Defense prototypes. Fascinating, really. AIM has requested a number of samples of my work. Who am I to deny them my genius? Ah, kidding, of course.
Interesting. Starting to see some suspicious things of this guy I'm already suspicious of due to his name.
Doc's messing around with superconductors.
Where, oh, where has my little dog gone? Oh, where could it be?
Yes, the Maximals will come to the base. Yes, the Maximals will come.
Alright. Alright, where is it? Tell me where it is. Yeah, it's a real bit of a chuckbucket, huh? Well, it could be that one. But then I'd have to be able to get rid of 2 other things, which I cannot. So it can't be that one. It could be this one. It could be that one. And not that one. Can't be that thing. Can't be that. So nice. My family can't go to Disney this year. So since my family can't go to Disney this year, we are renting a house on the beach and going to have a relaxing weekend for next month. Oh, that's really nice. That's nice. That's nice. For me, yeah, that sucks because Disneyland is the bee's knees. All right. The only option is this one, but that doesn't work. The only one that I see working. Huh. Man, I do not know which one can do that one. Okay, let's focus on the other one. All those are double thick. Okay. Last time I went to Disneyland, my entire family got food poisoning on a flight down. Oh my god. That sucks. Well, that's not your... No, that has nothing to do with Disneyland. Right? You know that. That's just a bad experience. I got sick on my 10th birthday. Went to Disneyland and I was sick. I waited all day for the Indiana Jones ride, which the line went up out of Adventureland. Went on the Indiana Jones ride, waited for Space Mountain, which is almost as equally a long wait, and then before we went on Space Mountain, I didn't feel very good, and we went home, and I was sick, and I was super sad because that was just basically like a whole day at Disneyland just gone. Just gone. Never to get it again. Ugh. All right, how the heck am I going to get 3 things here? The only one that has 3 on this. All right. Okay. Gotta focus. You're distracting me with your stuff. All right. Okay. So, what I need. Oh, easy. Got it. Bing. Boom. So that means it has to be this is a weird one. I must have gotten something wrong. No, those 2 don't work. But it just doesn't, yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, right. Right, and then so I put this one there, and I put that one there, and I put that one here. Yay!
Complex oxide ceramic.
You know what, Benson?
Perfect type 2 superconductor.
I'm gonna fight you one day. I know it.
Hot, but maybe good for an outboard.
You're gonna be like, Dale, like, hey buddy, what's going on? Stop making me feel bad about my decisions in life.
Some kind of polymer.
Yeah. Polymer, I hardly even knew ye. So this has to go there. And this one can't go there. But it could go here, I think. Look at that. Same result. So then that means that could go there. Yay!
A self-healing polymer. This stuff will survive almost anything.
Oh, look at that. Only 2 more things left to make. Yeah, but it is. A new start.
Doc really does want to imagine a better version of man.
Ah, that's concerning.
Advanced idea mechanics. Doc, are you sure it's a good idea to accept grants from AIM? Their rep is pretty shady.
Beggars can't be choosers, Peter. Once we're on our feet, we'll reevaluate our funding partners.
It's true.
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Mob enforcer turned walking tank. Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over. Gonna miss that humorless grimace. Last time I fought Scorpion, he asked if I knew what my skull looked like from the inside. Then offered to show me. Super fun guy. Electro was the first legit superpowered villain I fought. Till then it had been regular guys in fancy suits. Electro was a big change. Big change.
Interesting.
Vulture might be the smartest guy up on this wall. Not smart enough to duck 3 consecutive life sentences, of course, but still pretty brainy.
Well, I feel like I have to fight the Sinister Six at some point, right? Alright. Let's bounce. He doesn't know Peter's Spider-Man. He thinks he designs his costumes. I truly don't think. It's like the Superman thing. Supergirl was walking around with Clark Kent around Metropolis, and she sees a statue of Superman, and she goes, you know, I wondered why a pair of glasses made it so no one could see who you are. But of course not. They're not looking on the ground for Superman. You know, no one is thinking that Superman is anybody other than Superman.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
Craft dinner and hot dogs it is. I'd be stoked on that. Ooh, what's this? Fear itself suit. What? And what are these challenges? Another task I have to undertake, I'm sure. Assistive nanomusculature temporarily deals massive damage. This kind of is similar to that suit, right? Like, it's cool. It's cool. I don't know. It's cool. I don't really like it. So far, my favorite suit would either have to be this one. It's pretty solid, of course. This one, of course. This one. This one's pretty cool. I like it. I don't like it at all. I just like the mix of colors, like the way they are. It's okay. Of course, like this suit. Yeah, no. I kind of like that suit. Totally love this suit. I love the kicks and everything. Anybody have a suit they want me to switch to? Wrestler suit. It's pretty fun. This one's pretty interesting. I can't choose that one yet, though. Iron Spider. Iron Spider's okay. It's cool. It's not as cool in the video game, in my mind. The Velocity suit's kind of interesting. It's like, I'm going to run fast and look like an alien for some reason. It's like a Black Widow suit. You want the white one? You want, what, the negative suit? This one? Alright, let's give it a go. Negative shockwave. Synchronize nanomesh particles to unleash devastating wave of energy, negative energy. Let's do it. Oh, it's kind of cool. It's definitely cooler in the real world. What's this green?
This is Stable Control. The boss wants a sit rep on the garrison in Chelsea. Taking heavy fire from demons at checkpoint Delta.
it makes it just, I don't know, it stands out for all the wrong reasons in the world in my mind here.
Dang it!
Ah.
Oh, you can't fool me.
Dang
with
it.
your gruff exterior. I know you love me, and I love you back. Firefights at military checkpoints. Not quite the New York I remember.
No. Not at all. I feel like I can upgrade some skills now, hey? What have I got? One? One? Woohoo! How did I not? Oh.
There are much easier ways to get on the 5 o'clock news, fellas. Fellas, come on. No turn signal? Gonna have to write you up. Here's your stuff.
So strong.
Uh-oh. Bomb in the truck. Gotta neutralize it. Set my fan club for more demons.
Oh, what? Come on. Demons. Okay. They should have just done the Future Foundation suit.
I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now? Prepare to be amazed.
Ah, thanks for the cheer, Benson. Well, let's do the science thing here before we go to Mary Jane.
This is Stable Control. Need a report of the situation north of Houston. APC under fire. Repeat, we are taking fire.
This station is kind of my answer to Oscorp's hopefully soon to be discontinued chemical weapons research. Systemize counter agents to some of the world's most dangerous chemical agents. Of course, doing that analysis requires us to keep samples of said chemical agents here. That's going to be hard to do.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. They must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras. It just happened. I need to get it back. My spider bots are still just prototypes, but this is a good time to test one. Its sensors can follow the chemical trail. Better than me swinging up on the thief. If he freaks out and drops the hydrazine, he'll blow up. Gotta find a quiet place to deploy the spider bot, where I can hang out and guide it.
I'm a spider.
Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief.
Someone wearing a Rangers jersey? Bastards.
The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts. Maybe.
Disperse.
Maybe not.
Oh no, babies were inhaling this poisonous gas.
End of the trail.
Every time my kid hits his head, I'm always like, oh, is this going to be a little less good at school?
Got it. Now to get the fuel back.
Yeah.
Got it. Now I just need to return the fuel to the station. This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make him cost-effective, it'd be a big help.
The Future Foundation costume would be way better than this one, but this is pretty cool. It's growing on me.
Where it belongs, I beefed up the station security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. Not a bad day's work.
Everyone is totally overreacting to that sound. What's going on?
Especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
What's up, lurkers? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Feel free to give me a follow, and you can get, I don't know, some great musings by Dale Knows. Dale knows how to offend you. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, MJ lives super close by. That's convenient. Yay! Give it the old wiggly do. Every time I mention people who join on, like lurkers, they disappear. Every time. I guess I should stop doing that. Bunch of introverts like, oh, what's this? Hey, everybody.
What happened? So you know that address you gave me? I went there.
MJ.
I know, but wait.
What is this?
Just listen.
Yeah, right. That's like how I feel.
This is the address Pete found. Men are all carrying firearms. What is this place? That office. Might be something inside that connects this to Lee. Need to get back there.
Huh? What was that? What dumbass can't put their shit away? Bet it was happy.
Need to get into that office.
So what's the boss doing with the money from this Lee job?
Grave dust, man. All that cash is going
What are
straight
they
into
building?
grave dust.
Is this all for Lee? Careful.
You tried any yet?
Hey.
Oh, no. I didn't see it. Brittany Cruz is here. Yes. Hey, Brittany. How's it going? What's going on, Brittany? I'm so excited that you've joined us. I meant to give you like a gift sub because it's September. So if someone gifts you a sub, then like you can continue it on for only $1. And I meant to do that, but then I didn't get it set up properly. So you'll have to wait, I guess.
I hear some people hearing things.
Bye.
Easy does it. What kind of vehicle needs tires this big?
I love Mary Jane. No, she doesn't. This is awesome. I love it. I love that Mary Jane. Like, I think they could have picked a better job for her than investigative reporter. Like, I don't really like get why women only can be investigative reporters in comic books, but I love the addition of Mary Jane for sure. Yay.
What is this? Some kind of military office must be to my right.
Yeah.
Need to move careful through here.
Please don't look at me. Don't look at me. What? You're caught up on the 3rd season of My Hero Academia? You must be flipping out. Do you like Midoriya's shoot style?
Those barrels seem important. Alchemax. What's in these?
My Hero Academia is my favorite show. I love it. So good. I'm sad that I'm caught up. I need more.
Tombstone.
You're right, Rick. Won't notice? Cause it won't be there.
Damn it!
What's up, Mandy? What's going on? Welcome home. We're just started watching Gifted, which is the X-Men universe, and I love it so far. Yeah, I gotta check out Gifted as well. Out of all those X-Men ones, I think that one looks like the best. I am excited for the New Mutants movie. Oh yeah, it's Tombstone. He's good. He's like
Such a disappointment.
albino. He's like an albino Luke Cage. Yeah, I love the shoot style. He kind of fights like Spider-Man now. I am curious though in later on if he'll be able to start using his arms again once he becomes like strong. But we'll see. I'm sure we have 15 years before we'll find out. Oh, I didn't watch Legion. Yeah, I don't know. There's like so many of that. So many of those shows. Like I just got overwhelmed by them, and the one that I gave a chance to was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that show's I don't know, that show's just garbage in my opinion. I just hate it.
Hate it. Blueprints. An APC.
Nice.
This is what they're building for Lee. But why does he need... Here we go. GPS trackers. What is Tombstone using these for?
All right.
No, it's okay. I know where they are. It's all good. I actually also I was super into Star Trek Discovery and The Orville. Like I loved those shows. They're so good. I'm like addicted to those ones too.
Okay, I want to say don't ever do that again, but since I know you're going to anyway, here. Take a few of those next time.
Nice. Thanks.
You know Tombstone is crazy and pretty much invincible, right?
Everybody has their weakness. Mine is...
Agent Carter was good,
cooking right
but
now.
it definitely
Smells
wasn't.
The chicken curry. Just
I
needs
don't
some
know.
time to simmer.
It didn't like.
No
I liked it.
dumplings,
It just didn't, and I liked the characters, but I just didn't
Never
quite
gonna let me live
grasp
that one
me.
down, are you?
I don't know. Maybe prequel
Great
problems
dumpling
for me.
catastrophe.
You know how I
So
feel
can't
about
believe they
prequels.
evacuated the entire building.
I know, and in January too. Your neighbors.
See, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was terrible in
they
season
were
1. I thought it was
pretty
great
heavy
in
on
season
that.
2, and then that I just haven't liked it since.
Yeah.
So,
After like
let's talk
Winter
about
Soldier,
Lee's
I thought it
office.
was awesome. But then,
Well,
or before,
Lee clearly has
whatever
issues
the
with
lead
going
up
to
was.
hospital.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know yet. But his next move looks like it involves devil's breath, whatever that is.
Yeah. I'll dig into it. So I was thinking,
Well, Agent Carter was always planned to be like a small limited series, but yeah, I totally could keep going. But it just must have not got the ratings.
Sidekick? Like Spider Girl? Spider Woman?
It might come back on the the Disney streaming platform. All that stuff might come back.
partner.
Oh. Not again.
Yeah, that was awesome. And actually, I have an idea that Midoriya wasn't actually born quirkless. I think that All for One stole his quirk when he was a kid.
That sounds familiar. Oh, Oscorp CFO. Wait, you don't think this has anything to do with Lee, do you?
I'm wearing this weird white suit.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
That's hilarious. I love that.
Where do you want me to?
Just a couch is fine.
See you later.
Yeah.
See, I wish I wasn't wearing this costume for this scene because his face doesn't emote well enough. All right, I'm gonna change my costume. It's okay. His face doesn't move in it though. Bugs me. All right, let's change costumes here. Brittany, you get to choose a costume. Which costume do you want? Do you want the advanced suit? Do we want classic suit repaired? Do we want noir? Do you want Scarlet Spider, 90s favorite? Spider armor MK2. You can do Secret Wars. We could go Stark suit. Punk. Wrestler. Yeah, it's way too white of a suit. Iron Spider. Come on, Brittany. You get a choice. You can choose. The thing about My Hero Academia, it does suck having to wait. For me, we were just at the point where they just finished the provisional exam, and now we're going to wait to find the results. I love the idea, too, that they're like, okay, well, the world's greatest hero, like, no one can believe in him anymore, so they have to believe in the system. The system has to be as heroic as All Might. MK2, okay, cool. Let's do it. It's too white. MK2 auto mod. What? Allow will post the chat. I think that was fine, right? It's too white. Thank you for your feedback. That's funny that got held for the. Well, we really got to protect white people on racism, everybody. Like, white people should experience a little racism once in a while.
So what do we know about Charles Standish?
Let's see.
What's a
Chief
green?
Financial Officer at Oscorp, single, known for his art collection.
If Lee's after him, it's got to be related to Devil's Breath.
I'll run a search on everything in that file.
Let me know the second you find something. I think Lee might be planning something even worse than City Hall.
So, are we partners now? Because it sure feels like we are.
Partners. Sounds good.
Okay. See ya, partner.
That'll work out. Oh, let's get this dang pigeon. Yes, I got you.
I got an interesting tip today. Remember that barbaric beast named the Rhino? Apparently last night he almost escaped from his cell in the raft. How, you ask? Well, no one there seems to know, but they assure me he's been relocated to a more secure cell. Now, I'm no expert on Supermax prisons, but isn't the whole point of them that there isn't anything else more secure? I mean, he's a 700
That's a good point.
maniac with an
That's the problem with J. Jonah Jameson and people like him of his ilk. They sometimes make really great points. And sometimes they make enough of them. Yeah, it was the racist. It was because they thought that too white. They thought that too white was racist, which it wasn't, because that's not what you're talking about. And actually, if you look at the definition of the word of racism, it would lead me to believe that
Police look like they could use some help.
Can't really be racist. You can be prejudiced. Hello. Oh, right in my face. Nah. Oh, in your face. Yeah.
There's probably more of them inside. You guys stay here.
Sometimes he defeats people. I'm getting stronger, right? So, it makes sense. It was really hard before. If I could have a superpower, what would I pick?
Somebody was in a hurry.
Like X Factor healing. 100%.
You're hurt.
I'm okay. But you gotta find Mr. Standish, fast.
X Factor healing, because then I could probably be like mostly immortal.
He lives in the
But teleportation's a great one.
Okay, sit tight. So glad you're here.
Oh, come
Get out of
on.
my car. I sworn I parked on this level.
Oh, no way. They get you on the the counter. Oh. Oof. Whew. If you get a one superpower, would you?
guys work here too?
Oh man, hold on. I'm trying to. Want to stay.
I should have recorded this.
Superpower. I just. No more expensive flights. It's a superpower of convenience. Very smart. Hold on. Probably would be a little bit disoriented when you get used to it, though. it's worth it if you're saving that time. Yeah, no, it'd be awesome. But if you could live, if you could forever heal, you'd never have to be afraid of anything, and you'd have the time to go anywhere.
Should be able to make it up to the penthouse from here.
还没发现。定睛见，他就在电梯中。
Bye.
他还在这儿，找到。
I actually don't think they're... It's weird. When they were talking before, I thought I heard Japanese, but I definitely hear Chinese now. So, there's that.
Okay, almost there.
I like this suit.
Stay out of the light. Nice and easy.
Oh, there's a huge difference. And also his name's Martin Lee.
Tall building. Fire bombs?
But yeah, that's
Seriously?
definitely not Japanese.
Move! Uh-oh! Ah, not good. Not good.
Well, I think if you lived in Vancouver and then also watched a lot of anime, you'd be able to tell the difference in the accents.
There's Standish.
Okay, now what? Enter your password.
I know it's true, right? But it's a different type of Japanese as well, and definitely not fluent at all. It's super weird, right? They don't even really know very much. I can like understand people's emotions and accent, like in tone.
He sounds nervous. Maybe I should take him out.
Looks so cozy. Frick. As soon as I grabbed him, it went from safe to danger. Ugh.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That one looks better broken.
Oh, yeah, right in the face.
clear the room before I talk to Standish. And I lost him. Good job, Spidey.
Nice.
Okay, all clear. Hope Standish is all right.
Bleach is one of the most disappointing animes ever. You can watch the first couple of like seasons of Bleach, but no, honestly, just watch My Hero Academia. It's awesome. And once you get used to the fact that, you know, emotions are just expressed differently and things are a little different, I guarantee you'll really appreciate it.
Let's try this again. It's safe now. What were they after?
Just financial records.
About Devil's Breath?
How do you know about that?
Why do they want it?
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I subscribe to Funimation
Osborn's been pouring money
because the kids like to watch it dubbed.
He keeps the whole project
But
a secret.
Crunchyroll's the
I'm
best
the only one who
for
has any
subtitle.
record of it.
Not anymore. Looks like they copied some records to a secure server. Payroll information. On a Dr. Isaac Delaney. Who is he?
Netflix actually has some really good selections. You just, or their titles, or most titles you haven't really heard of, but like Devilman Baby is excellent. So Netflix does actually have quite a few good ones. Hulu as well, but no, Crunchyroll and Funimation is where it's at.
Hold on!
Nyeh.
Almost got him! Try to fall slower! Gotcha! You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Good. You know, as elevator shafts go, this is pretty nice.
It is actually kind of a nice elevator shaft. I like this costume. It's a good costume. Again, my problem, the face is solid, so he doesn't really emote very much.
Hey, Yuri.
You okay?
Yeah, but I didn't get much out of Standish before these Sable guys stepped in and told me to back off. What's the deal?
I get the sense all they care about is keeping him quiet.
Because he knows about Devil's Breath.
Right. Whatever the hell that is.
I'm working on that. I think I just got a lead.
A lead? You sound like a cop.
Don't you mean Spider Cop? Yuri?
Fair enough. Yeah, no, totally. I think that the thing about My Hero Academia is it's super modern, so I think you'll really appreciate it.
Okay, good.
And yeah, I also recommend One Punch Man. They're kind of like answers to each other. Like My Hero Academia is kind of an answer to One Punch Man.
What's his deal?
Deal?
But yeah,
I was hoping you could tell me.
Naruto's
I'm on it. Just give me a few. Oh,
phenomenal, but it starts off very kiddish, and a lot of people can't make it through that. One Piece also amazing, but it takes about 68 episodes before it gets somewhat good, and then it takes probably another 68 episodes before it gets amazing. But then it's amazing. But it's a lot of investment. All right, Spider Cop.
Control, APC Bravo, engaging demons.
missed her again.
Bet you're wondering why I'm back in the game. Straight and narrow just got boring. My target number's 50 million. Nice round number, don't you think?
Bam.
But if you catch me before I hit my goal, I'll give it all back and go straight.
Yeah, I've watched Sailor Moon, of course.
Hand, Spider.
Especially back in the day. But Sailor Moon Crystal apparently is awesome.
Hey, do you
Or
have time to check
Diamond?
something out for me?
Or
No, but if you ask nicely.
But yeah, there's a they actually redid it. Oh, what's this? Stealth big time suit. That's kind of a cool suit. I like that one.
Call about a suspicious-looking box on a rooftop in Hell's Kitchen. I could call in the bomb squad.
I don't know.
It's just some kid's science project.
Yeah, I know. Budget crisis.
Yeah, it is Crystal. Sailor Moon Crystal. It's actually a redo of Sailor Moon, and it follows the proper manga. And apparently it's really awesome. So I want to check that out. And then
projects are so much easier than real life projects.
What else? Oh wait, am I leaving like a special thing that I was asked to do? What's this? Oh. And then yeah, so but no, like again, these are all super long episodes where the great thing about My Hero Academia is you're kind of just getting into it while it's starting to get popular.
Felicia's close to her goal. I've got to put an end to this, and fast. This area's full of Wall Street guys. Target-rich environment. Bam. She's obviously familiar with these places. And that gives me an idea how to catch her.
Is it Madison Square Garden? Sweet. Let's go take a picture. I think we're going to take a picture and then I'm going to head out.
Message from Doc. Sorry to call so late. My mind's bursting with ideas. We've been thinking too small, Peter. Why replace missing limbs with facsimiles when we can improve upon them? People who've lost an arm understandably want it back, but we can give them something better. The human body doesn't need
Thought we
to be
talked
our
about this already.
default. We can go so far beyond it. Just some thoughts to conjure with.
Doc's really giving it both barrels. Hope he doesn't burn himself out.
Reports of multiple shots fired. Officers are on scene. Officers needed on scene in Roseville.
All right, I'm going to stop this crime and then we're going to call it for an evening.
Streets now. Hold tight, officers. The web-swinging cavalry's here.
Ow.
Think that's it. Okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
Full Metal Alchemist is a great one too. But see, that's the problem with anime is you can go on and on and on and on and on. Watch My Hero Academia. If you don't like My Hero Academia, you probably don't like anime. All right, that was awesome. Let's go up to the top of the roof and take a break. All right. That was awesome. Oh my goodness. Brittany, you brought some life. Tubus, appreciate the love. And Benson, as always, thank you so much. All my lurkers out there, I appreciate and love the support. It's totally okay that you can't chat in the room, but that's okay. But this has been day 6 of Spider-Man. Tomorrow, no stream, but then Wednesday, Thursday, we've got more stream. I feel like we're getting closer and closer to beating Spider-Man. This is going to be awesome. So I hope to see you on Wednesday. Follow me at Real Dale Knows on Twitter, at Dale Knows on Instagram. And with that, I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, double hand wave. Thank you so much. Mwah.